Southwest Kids is a collaboration between Southwest Behavioral Health Center Youth Services and Southwest Prevention, with assistance from Washington County School District. Today's story is entitled The Big Fib, written by Melissa Anderson, illustrated by Casey Nelson. Southwest Kids would like to thank Holiday House Publishing for the use of this story in our series.
Hi, my name is Joni, and I'm going to be sharing a book with you today called The Big Fib. It's written by Melissa Anderson and illustrated by Casey Nelson. It shattered with a crash, it splintered with a smash. I knew I'd done something I shouldn't have. My mother burst in. She was shocked, she was scared, and when I saw her, I knew that she cared. But I couldn't say what I'd been doing before she rushed in through the blue kitchen door. What happened in here? Her stunned face was white. What were you doing? Are you sure you're all right? I didn't do it, I said, feeling all sorts of sly, and that was the start of my gigantic lie. I looked way up high on the very top shelf, and I saw a small mouse sitting there by himself. He was pushing and shoving your old cookie jar. It sat way up high and it fell very far. It broke into pieces all over the floor, but I'm sure with some glue it will look like before. My mother said, and looked straight in my eyes and told me that I should never tell lies. She then shook her head and scratched at her chin and spoke without even the tiniest grin. You had better watch out. The first lie's the trigger. Your fib will get bigger and bigger and bigger. I shook in my boots, took a breath, and replied, I swear it's the truth. I never would lie. I'm sure what I told you is just what I saw. A mouse came out of that hole in the wall. He wanted a cookie to eat for his lunch. He wanted a cookie, something tasty to munch. I watched him climb to the very top shelf. It was amazing. He climbed up there all by himself. He ate all your cookies. He ate every crumb. He licked up each morsel, and when he was done, crash, I watched him do it. Boom, I think he knew it, 'cause he stood on that shelf after watching it fall, and he laughed a big laugh and then hid in the wall. My mother said, again and again, and then shook her head and scratched at her chin, and spoke without even the tiniest grin. Remember what I said? The first lie's the trigger. Your fib will get bigger and bigger and bigger. I shook in my boots even more than before, but I couldn't stop now, so I fibbed a little bit more. 11 mouses all leaping about, ate all your cookies, and 11 shouts. They jumped and they scampered around on the floor. They summered and salted and swung on the door. They ate each of your cookies, one after the other, and before they were done, and I looked at my mother, oh, I nearly forgot there was one giant rat who jumbled on in without stopping to chat. He stood 3 feet tall and was round as a berry. He was fluffy and furry and a little bit hairy. He ate all your cookies, every last one, and sauntered away when they were all gone. If it were me, I'd be downright impressed, 'cause it was your cookies that he liked the best. Mother just looked at me straight in the eyes. I knew in her heart she would never tell lies. I was feeling so guilty my face turned bright red. It made me ashamed where my big fib had led. So I confessed. I wanted a cookie. I knew that I shouldn't. I tried to be good. It's just that I couldn't. I pulled up a chair. I did it myself. I climbed way up high to the very top shelf. I ate all the cookies and then told you a lie. Now I feel sorry, and I just want to cry. My mother then gave me the tightest embrace and wiped all the tears away from my face. She told me, I'm sorry for the lie that you chose, but now you know well how a fib like that grows. There is an effect for every small deed, and this was the lesson I knew that you'd need. So today, I'm outside just weeding the yard, earning some money for a new cookie jar. I'm replacing the cookies and the broken jar too, as I learn the importance of the actions I choose. I've learned a big lesson about fibbing today. I will never tell lies, it's the truth I will say. I will shake my head and scratch at my chin and tell the truth again and again. From this moment on, I won't be a fibber, because fibs just get bigger and bigger and bigger. I like this book because it reminds us of the importance of being honest and to not lie, because it becomes a bigger and bigger problem. So I want to wish each of you a happy day and a healthy day from Southwest Kids.